Hi, I'm Joe Hupcey, and we're taking advantage of the quiet before the show starts at DVCon to catch up with NextOp. I'm here with Yunshan Zhu. Yunshan, tell me what's the latest at NextOp.
Sure. We're seeing rapid adoption of assertion synthesis technology by Tier 1 customers. So now our customer list includes 7 out of the top 20 semiconductor companies and 2 Fortune 100 system companies.
Wow, terrific. Now tell me, what challenges are these companies seeing?
Our customers over time have shared with us some of the bugs found by Bugscope that would have slipped into silicon without Bugscope. And so we've analyzed some of the data that we collected over the past year and found some really interesting insights.
Yeah, tell me, please share.
So if we look at how the project team are organized today, typically a hardware team has a group of RTL designers and a group of verification engineers. They both work off of a common functional spec or microarchitectural spec. And taking from that functional spec into the actual RTL implementation, the designer has to add his interpretation. For example, sometimes the spec is ambiguous. Or add his assumptions, for example, how the bypass logic should be done, or how the arbitration should be done, or the state machine should be encoded. But these interpretations and assumptions are typically not captured in the existing verification checker mechanism.
That's not good.
And so if you don't have these, what we call the implicit spec, captured by the checker, then no matter how many random seed you add to your simulation run, you would not detect the violations to these, what we call the implicit spec. And furthermore, the verification engineer don't have a mechanism to systematically target these implicit specs. And so by automatically generating assertion and functional coverage, Bugscope provide a way for our engineers to detect these issues and target these issues.
Indeed, I'd imagine it sort of stands out when an assertion appears you weren't expecting, that sort of thing. Right. Now, assertions and used in a dynamic simulation environment, those are pretty much the workhorse of verification, but Bugscope works in formal flows too.
Exactly. In fact, some of our customers are using assertions and functional coverage in their simulation regression, and the natural step they have is, well, can I use the assertions to drive some of my formal tools? Yeah. Or does it make sense to introduce formal tools to cover some of the functional coverage holes that are exposed by Bugscope? And so, in fact, we have some nice joint customers with Cadence this way. And we will have a chance to elaborate into this on our Thursday tutorial, I believe.
Indeed. We're very much looking forward to your remarks at the tutorial. Well, hey, thanks for your remarks now. Thanks for sharing your insights.
Good to see you again, Joe.
Good to see you.